Last week, I asked you if Pokemon Go was the worst specialty set ever. Today, we're going to open up the set that could give it a run for its money. Which set is it, you ask? Well, you're going to have to watch to find out. Or, if you saw the thumbnail, then I guess you already know, so there's that.
Let's don't go. King of the street vibes, gotta go fast, gonna win all night. Oh yeah, whoa, yeah. Let's don't go.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Less Than Gauche video. If you love Pokemon and openings like this one, consider subscribing to the channel. That's right guys, today we're going to be opening up Champion's Path for the first time on this channel, and honestly, this is the first time that I've opened this set up ever. And even though that I've never opened this set up, I have heard horror stories about it. The pull rates are horrible, the set's so small, there are no interesting Pokemon, but there are two major Charizard chase hits, and they are extremely valuable. So I guess we have to ask ourselves, which do you prefer more? Pokemon Go that has a little more fun of an opening experience with a few decent cards here or there, but nothing major, or a set like this where pretty much everything is trash except for two cards. But before we get into our 8 packs of Champion's Path, we're gonna wet our whistle with 4 packs of another Charizard chase set, Shining Fates. So let's get into it and rip some packs. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start off with a Shining Fates, a Pikachu, a 4 pack here. And I bought these 3 boxes on eBay.
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Guys, as I say that, there are 2 of these, so that's not a good start. There is a code card. Hopefully that's just a coincidence or a weird error. They seem okay. Okay, I'm a little sketched out, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. It seemed like a reputable source, high, good ratings. So we'll see. All right, that seemed to open okay. All right. I'm not editing it out. If we get scammed, you're gonna see it in real time. So let's see. We'll starting off with some Shining Fates. So yeah, there was a 3-pack eBay seller, decent price, again, good rating. Had the 2 boxes of Champion's Path and included this 4 of Shining Fates. I mean, in terms of the card selection, that seemed okay. But we shall see. You know, we'll see by the hits. 1, 2, 3. So we gotta do the shiny shuffle here. I mean, if we don't get any hit whatsoever, I mean, that just could be the case. Sometimes that's what you get in terms of the roll of the dice here, especially when we are talking about Shining Fates. But I don't know, guys. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Right now, we are playing the skeptical game, which is sometimes, again, you have to do your due diligence when it comes to buying from third parties, especially secondary markets. You know, if it's not one trusted source that you know for sure, again, check the ratings, check the feedback. This one I had was positive. But who knows? Who knows? Hopefully, the Champion's Path packs are okay as well. Or there we go. Because it seems like we're gonna get a whole lot of nothing from Shining Fates, which is okay. But before we move on to Champion's Path, let me know your thoughts on Shining Fates. How do you like it compared to Hidden Fates? All right, we did get a baby shiny, a little Choodle, so we might be okay. We'll put him on the board. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Shining Fates. How do you like it compared to Hidden Fates or Paldean Fates? I'd say it's actually probably the worst of those 3, but and man, nothing beats hitting that Charizard, which hopefully we will do in these boxes coming up. All right, guys, here we go. Now we have the Champion's Path packs. We're going to leave skepticism at the door. We're just going to talk about the set and enjoy the opening. So we have Double V, Hatterene V. You're still playing the TCG. There are some code cards for you. So we'll do a little battle here, which will come out on top. So we'll start with Hatterene, see what we can get. And again, is this going to be the worst specialty set opening ever? All right, so that's that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm excited. I'm really hoping everything looks on the up and up here. Let's see what we can get. Never opened up Champions Path before. I know that it's not the most exciting or fan favorite, but hey, anything different is pretty cool with me. Hey, as we get a Hatterene from the Hatterene V, and there, I'm pretty sure that a holo is in every single pack, so nothing too crazy there. So if this is a set that you've opened up, again, let me know. What are you feeling? Do you think it is Pokemon Go? Do you think it's Champions Path? Is there another specialty set you think is even worse? I'm really not even sure what outside of the 2 Zards are even in the set, so it'll be interesting to see if we can pull either a rainbow even or a gold. That would be fantastic. But yeah, this is a set from way back in 2020, about 4 or 5 years old already. It was a little bit before, a year before I came back into the hobby. So it is not one, and even at that time, and being a set that people didn't care about too much, it was never around when I started looking. It was never around. Shining Fates that was the next specialty set that we just opened. It was definitely very difficult to find and expensive at times, but yeah, that is what was on the agenda when I came back in 2021. It doesn't look like Hatterene's going to have anything for us. Again, though, it did seem like everything was on the up and up here. Again, I'm choosing to be positive. That double Pikachu jumbo card, maybe that's a thing. Maybe it happened. I don't know. It was a little sketchy to me. Who knows? And Weedle, another is, hey, it's Hatterene, Hateana. Can we at least get a V card? No? Oh, yeah, geez. Well, these, I guess, were the pull rates people were talking about when it came to Champions Path. I don't think I'm going to be opening up much more of this, especially with it being a little more pricey. And I think that's just because of, again, it being such an older set. 5 years. 5 years is pretty old in the hobby. So I'd like to at least get a V card. I don't know. Maybe there is something to it. Nah, it's all good. I think it's just what we are to expect from this set. We're doing the Sword and Shield shuffle again. But yeah, I'm just seeing, even looking at the commons and uncommons, there's really nothing. All right, there we go. Well, it looks like Double gets the win by default there with an Alchemy V. Alchemy was another kind of big one from Shining Fates. I think that was the only rainbow card, if I'm mistaken, from that set. Or here we go. But yeah, together the 3 boxes that I got was about $100, which honestly, that's the way the hobby is. That's not too bad, especially with the set being this old. So not the worst, but again, I don't think this is one we're going to visit again in the near future. But it was fun to open it up today. Again, it was one I never have. So at least now I could say we've experienced the wrath of Champions Path. I am going to say, too, unless we get a Zard, I think I like Pokemon Go better. I think even though there's no like big time hit like there is with the Zard, that was weird, guys. Sorry, the camera was bugging out there. Even though there's no big time hit like the Zard, value wise, I don't know. Pokemon Go, it's fun. It's fun. Not every set needs to have this huge, expensive banger of a card. Sometimes it can just be some fun cards. Just good. Have a good time. And that's kind of what we have with Pokemon Go. With Champions Path, not so much. Not so much. I'm going to go and say that I think this is probably the worst. It is not Pokemon Go. Yeah, maybe the hits that we received today has a bit to do with that, but hey, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. There you have it, guys. I'm just going to come out and say it that the worst specialty set ever has been dethroned. No longer Pokemon Go. It is Champions Path. That was brutal, guys. 1v, 8 packs. And again, the spread of cards just were not interesting or really enjoyable. To be fair, again, that's just through 8 packs. That's all I've ever opened. Let me know if you've had a kind of a larger experience and what your thoughts on this worst set battle is. Real quick before we go, guys, please, with products becoming more and more difficult and challenging to find out there in retail stores, if you go to a secondary market, please do your due diligence, do your research, make sure that you are doing your best to be knowledgeable about the source of which you are purchasing from so you don't get caught in a bad situation. But with that out of the way, you know we are going to be back on Saturday. I can't wait to see you guys then. In the meantime, though, if you wouldn't mind doing the usual smash the like button by hitting that thumbs up, drop a comment down below because I love hearing from you and I do respond to everyone. And don't forget to subscribe because I super appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. And, well, you guys are just the best. So with that, again, enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you in a few days. Bye.
Master of Apex and Pokemon 2, dodging shots, flying high like the Jets crew. Catching them all with a smile so wide.